Hi guys and gals, John Moore back with you again, just doing a quick update on where I am with the Magach 6B Gal Batash. Anyway, let's see where I am at the moment. That's just box cover. Right, earlier on we have the base done. I've got the top of the tank done. Little green bits is green stuff, filler, just one or two little areas, just needed a slight little bit, that's all, not much. Apart from that, lovely kit to work with. Plastic is very nice to sand and clean. Everything works nicely. Moulding is absolutely second to none, and it fits together quite nicely. The turret, my god, the amount of small parts in that is unbelievable, but enjoyable. Weird as it may sound, I'm actually enjoying all the small parts, which I used to never do before. I'm having great fun with this. Loads of little parts. It gave you an option here on this mantlet, whether you wanted a 50 cal on top or not. I wanted a 50 cal on top, so I put on the this mantlet. The little 60mm mortar mounted on top there. All the applique armour, all goes on the outside of it. It's coming together nicely, I must admit. I've all the wheels done, ready for priming and painting. If you remember, I said it came with two figures. It tells you in the instructions the figures are not used. Excuse me. Obviously, because you can make a couple of different versions of the M60, the M60 Blazer and all that with this kit. And the M60 Blazer, I just saw someone did an unbox review of it there, and it showed one of the figures being used in it. But one thing, I didn't notice it the first time, but I've noticed it now. These are the both figures, came with the exact same kit, same manufacturer. Can you spot anything? They're side by side. Scale. They're both 135 scale, but if you bring this guy's waist down to that guy's waist, his upper body, he's a huge upper body, bigger face, bigger head, and they're just two figures from the same manufacturer telling you that they're both the same scale. What can you say? I can't say anything anyway. I might use one of them. I'm going to paint them both up and see when I get to the stage for where the copula goes on and stuff. I'll see which guy fits in and which guy looks the best, and just basically decide that way whether I'm actually going to put a guy on or not, or and which guy to use. So that's where I am. I'm just finished that, which was the last page, step 9. I'll be moving on quite briskly then to all the other little bits. There's that 50 cal on top of the front of the mantlet. Loads of other little bits and pieces, some stowage and stuff. So there's not actually that much left to do, but there's enough. I'll try and drag a couple of days out of it, as I usually do. Anyway, purchases. I just did a quick video there of the M Group build that came today for me. My Soviet Ti-1 missile tank. I did an unbox review for that. I like it. It's an unusual one. for me and an unusual one anyway. So I've that done. One other little thing, I got this stuff. Everybody's heard of green stuff. I use Milliput. It's epoxy, filler, moulding stuff. Loads of uses. I use Milliput for filler, and I've went down to the hobby shop and I asked about, I need something kind of instant rather than having to mix up a bit of Milliput if I only wanted a tiny little bit thing to do. And they suggested this stuff. I said it's liquid green stuff. It's what they use in the gaming world for their bits and pieces. And I said I'd give it a go, and it worked, and it filled things quite well. Did a lovely job on them. Very easy to work with. If you can, I don't know if you can kind of see into it or not. See, will it focus in? If I leave it there for a second, it might focus into it. It's just pre-mixed, pre-gooey. Got a bit of water to it, painted on or whatever. And when I was using it, I noticed that it's got a kind of I wouldn't call it gritty, but there's a kind of a texture to it. So I said to myself, I'm trying to get an effect. Now, I don't know whether that will zoom in or not, but if you can see on here, it's got that non-slip, gritty surface to it. I can't remember what it's flipping well called for the life of me. But the model doesn't come with it. Those panels are smooth. And I was on the weekend thing there with the watching the lads on the ISM forum, and I asked a question on what would be the best stuff to use as the non-grip stuff, and I got everything from Mr. Surfacer and God knows what else. And I watched the video on Mr. Surfacer, and apparently the stuff stinks to high heaven. And I have a small little area here, and I share this little space with other people within the family, because I'm not a massive house, so I don't have a garage kind of space to work with. I'm working in a side of a room, so I can't really go with strong smelling stuff. And this stuff, when painted, it gives that kind of texture. So I said I'll give it a go, and I did a test piece. Now I got that's the base colour for what I'm painting the tank. I did a couple of little blobs. Now I don't know if you're going to make it out on that or not. I can try and see. Can I get it? Yeah, you can just about make out the little blobs there that I did. And what I did was I just painted on little blobs. I think about 6 or 7 of them there, just to see what it looked like when it's painted over again. So I did the blobs, let it set, and then painted it over them. Now, it's much easier to see with the naked eye, and it's harder kind of because of the curve and this. But the effect I want is almost there. It's there in 1 or 2 of them. It's there in that one and that one. And I know what I did with that one and that one. I kind of went heavy blobs with the top ones, and a lighter stroke with the bottom ones, just to give it 2 different goes of the same stuff, if you know what I mean. And the bottom section, as like I said, you can just about make it out that there's a difference there, and there's a little bit of texture and surface to it. And that is going to do that for me. I'm convinced of it, and I'm going to do it. There's my test piece. Happy with my test piece, so therefore I'm going to go on and do that. So that's an experiment that's going to be used on this. And it's a case of just with a small brush painting to all the little areas where the surface is on it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I've ruined the model. But I've learned something. So we'll give that a go, and we'll see how that works out. So that's basically it. Oh yeah, I got these little pads thing. I got 4 of them in a packet for $1.50. Your missuses will know about these things. It's got foil, buff, smooth, and shine on it. And if you want to get a piece that the front of it's shown and you really want it clean, like if you look at the back of that, there's a seam line across there. And I just did it just with this, and it's a bit too shiny. I'm going to have to kind of rough it up a little bit. But it basically buffed the seam line completely out of it. So it's a great little yoke for 150 for 4 of them. So handy little item that. But this green stuff, yeah, it costs a £5 for that little thing of it. I don't know how much is inside, what weight, or how much is inside now. But for a £5 and for the amount of use you're going to get of it, and if it does the trick on that, then it's a £5 well spent. So anyway, that's my update. That's where I am. Still have plenty to do. Not even ready for painting yet. Hopefully I'll be painting at the weekend. That's my target, painting at the weekend. So that's where I am. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button if you like it. Comment. Love the comments. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Any ideas on that green stuff? Anybody got any future uses? Do you want me to try a little test piece of something out for you to see will it work or do anything? Yeah, I'll give it a go for you. It's Citadel liquid green stuff. Yeah, I like it. So, catch you up in the next one, lads. Good luck. Enjoy your modelling and stay safe. Stay safe.